Welcome to Learning with UNP. In this session of Business Intelligence with Power BI, we will explore an essential concept in data modeling, fact and dimension tables. These tables form the foundation of effective data organization, especially when working with complex data sets. In this video, we will go through what fact and dimension tables are, their purpose, and how they work together in a data model to support powerful data analysis. Let's begin by understanding what fact and dimension tables are. These tables are critical components in data modeling, particularly when using structures like the star schema or snowflake schema. They enable us to structure our data for efficient querying and analysis. Consider a sales database where you have tables for sales transactions, customer information, and products details. Fact and dimension tables help organize this data, allowing us to track and analyze key metrics such as sales figures, while also connecting this data to the relevant details like customer demographics or product attributes. Now, let's dive into the first type, fact tables. Fact tables are used to store quantitative, measurable data, often referred to as facts. This data typically reflects transactions, events, or other measurable activities within a business. For example, let's say we have a sales fact table. It could look something like this. Columns might include sales ID, date, customer ID, product ID, quantity, and total sales amount. Each row represents a single transaction, capturing details like the quantity sold and the total amount. These are specific, measurable metrics that answer what happened during a business process, in this case, a sales transaction. Fact tables serve as the core data source for calculations, reporting, and analysis. Next, we have dimension tables. Dimension tables store descriptive information about the various entities involved in the business process. Unlike fact tables, which focus on numbers and metrics, dimension table provides context and additional details about the entities connected to those metrics. For example, imagine a customer's table. It might look like this. Columns could include customer ID, customer name, location, and age group. Here, each row corresponds to a unique customer, providing details about who they are, where they are located, and their age group. Dimension tables add depth to our data, making it possible to analyze and categorize our metrics more effectively. They answer questions like who, where, when, and what in relation to the metrics in the fact table. So, how do fact and dimension tables work together in a data model? Think of fact tables as holding the what happened data, the quantitative metrics that tells us about events or transactions. Dimension tables, on the other hand, provide the context around those facts by capturing the who, what, where, and when of each event. For example, in a typical sales data model, the fact table might contain sales metrics, while the dimension tables include details about products, customers, dates, and regions. These dimension tables connect to the fact table using shared keys like customer ID or product ID, allowing us to analyze sales by customers, product, or time period. By joining these tables, we enable detailed, flexible analysis that answers a wide range of business questions. Let's see how this works in action. Imagine we are working with a data model for a retail company. Our fact table contains sales data, capturing metrics like total sales amount and quantity sold. Dimension tables include products, which tells us about each product sold, customers, providing customer demographics, dates, allowing us to analyze trends over time, and regions, helping us break down sales by location. Each of these dimension tables links to the fact table on shared keys, such as customer ID or product ID, enabling us to explore sales metrics from multiple perspectives. For example, we could easily find out which products sell the most in specific regions or identify our top customer segments. To summarize, fact and dimension tables are essential elements in data modeling, helping us structure our data for meaningful analysis. Fact tables store measurable, transactional data that answers the question what happened. Dimension tables store descriptive data that adds context, answering who, what, where, and when questions around the facts. Together, these tables form the backbone of a robust data model, allowing us to link tables, drill into details, and uncover valuable insights in Power BI. Understanding fact and dimension tables is key to building effective data models that support powerful analysis. This is all about today's lecture. See you in the next lecture. Thank you.